guests. Never a good omen. Regis's Raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. She was changing into a monster, recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror, as if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. A sliding key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface, smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Right on, bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Whoa, whoa, calm now.
Lebioda wept.
I won't go. I simply won't go.
Problems? Hire a witcher.
Another murder by the horrid
Push
beast.
quills.
Milton.
Greetings.
What do you... Farewell.
Good luck. This season,
fruitful
a
hunt
quaff
to you,
beyond
Sir Geralt of
compare.
Rivia.
From the friseur,
Tip of
Jean-Louis
the hat to
Ludovic. The ladies...
A returning customer.
Let me see...
Hector came up with something awful this year.
Ooh!
We return to traditional values and morals.
A mighty beast.
Greetings.
Geralt! There you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take...
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly...
Indeed. Few have the sophisticated...
All right.
Doover sakes! 4 factions since time immemorial, Gwyn's had, and it fucking stay that way.
Just you wait.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus, welcome to the...
Spoon like this.
My, oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
See you later.
Did you kiss our sweet shining sun? Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet.
I shall be famous one day, as famous as you.
Wait till he need changing. Leave it a fuck alone. When the clock strikes 6, ladies start to work their lips.
Come on, Roach.
Whatever.
BC. BC. Ah,
Because I'm walking.
Witch!
Leg better? Good.
I prefer to...
Maybe we could... I'm on.
Ah!
Run, Roach. Let's go.
Oh, and what do you get for all that work? A crook in Quebec, what so unindeed.
have a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Now that's lovely. Liam and...
To reconcile, that's one thing. But to start making wine together, it boggles the mind.
Our knights errant? They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to do their work.
Oi!
What is
Why
it?
don't you all just get off my back? Why don't you all just get off my back? Oi!
If I would just take to work as they take to dance and drink.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
forgetting about something. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Looking for? White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands. And their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench. Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe. took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon. Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt.
What did you do with the...
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure, I...
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid.
Not sure I understand what the problem is.
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal... To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong...
Dangerous?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of... If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very...
How will we handle that? I'd rather not...
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly.
All right.
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. Their beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood set...
Tesha Mudna.
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, this brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of...
So what? Not like they could ever hope to...
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special... Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape.
See no reason to...
In a moment.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mud...
And you're starting to scare me.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control...
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you that... Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot...
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth...
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. A mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land unknown. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. The suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yeah. A great many people lose their last here.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlouse. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this glyph?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tibet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slurped.
They treated them like lives.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I should be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to.
You just smell the blood.
Good. I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's...
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a Witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. Shall I take a minute?
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand, I've a meeting.
Sir,
Count, sir.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the step. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Caught you, you little fart!
Whatever.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here!
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no! No northern sheep dittler will pummel the swine first. Bad move! We'll break your legs! Vagrant!
Circle him! Circle him!
Never learn.
Kill the corpse, Gobbler! For Starling's dragon!
Yeah!
Know it! Kill the harlot's brute!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine...
Yeah?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, and as you're the stronger, come more...
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so... what's...
Let me think about it. Listen.
Wait! In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my... So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed.
How much?
Let's say...
What? Gotta be kidding me.
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new...
Got it all planned?
I should think so.
No, not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you...
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of Satan. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman...
In point of fact, he's a friend.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door...
Worth checking. Might happen.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kick?
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the bootblack mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming...
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be... Come.
He here?
No, he's not here, but he was here.
Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently. Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look off under Eritane. You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what...
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but...
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be whoever it is.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The soul... because she accepted him. With her aid and...
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him.
Take it.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard it.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go?
Is that so hard to believe? Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member.
Dettlaff have higher vampires have...
Geralt, he searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed...
Even if Renawed...
Hard to argue with that.
He's prepared to kill. That's...
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cared...
Yeah.
I get it now. He's out to rescue a...
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth...
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious.
Why is that?
It's not one of your
Precisely.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my...
Right you are.
Let's sum up what...
See, all noted down using...
Not much.
But enough to ascertain...
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot.
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand.
Think
he will?
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to...
Fine. Need to...
So be it.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression...
Yeah, I know. Dettlaff's...
I suppose not.
Been meaning...
As you well know, during my teething years I had a spell during which... But our paths soon diverged. You see... Our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers.
Sorry, just can't imagine you.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans.
Take care.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
It'll...
Tell me, how...
Allow me to explain. However... When our discussions center on affairs of the intuition or things vampiric, my utter... Therefore, I repeat,
Take care, Regis.
Life can go.
Oh!
Truthfully,
Witcher, you will not stand still, spot your bum. Your Grace.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you...
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast...
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone...
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child...
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job...
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble...
Whoa, this is work for a witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my...
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals.
Yet all are still
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct.
Monsters driven by reason. A curia.
It's way beyond being some...
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power.
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our...
And they do not fear we...
They'd probably be pretty amused.
Then what can we do?
Try to talk to...
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped.
Blackmail? Be so...
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, this one fell in love with a woman, a human.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. And what do you propose? You were to destroy him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman...
I admit to...
Got one lead. A few... One of them stained. A drop...
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see...
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's... Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go...
So...
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless...
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. We must ride to Castel Revenge.
Wait. You're great.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on...
Your Grace, what you
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on... We shall go, accompanied... We... For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Attack the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, your Grace! We shall settle this!
Giddy up.
Back, you beast! Begone! You crossed the wrong man. Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
Hey!
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Keep calm! Start no brawls! Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes! The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper even more.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation. Everything lines up.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said to stay in Cape.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think
think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano, Dandelion's favorite, adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here. San Real, 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek. Full.
Full. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of...
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing. I shall tell you everything.
Who'd you...
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought...
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself.
I had hauled the...
That's it?
That is to say, a few days.
That's enough.
Your Grace.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Ast.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you...
See no...
We will set out now. Position ourselves before...
Fine. When the handoff begins. Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture...
Let's ask him a few questions.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
His leg.
Rail.
What if some...
Captain seen.
He mad?
Still don't
Even if...
need to. Even beside. Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long?
This bandits attacked us, not us more. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty.
Used to it. Not the first.
Must you all? The port warehouse where the... We found him. He admitted all.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a on this...
The singer?
The same. A chambermaid. You read...
Out of the question.
Duchess is right.
Precisely what... Get...
Where's the...
Get...